Okay. So now I'm going to go here to edit a photo. And like I said, I have saved it here. Oh, I'm on this side. Get rid of that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to, like I said, I'm not going to use any of these, and I definitely don't need to blemish fix anything. We're good. I'm actually going to go down here, and I'm going to put some framing around it. I really like, oh, that's good. That looks good. You can change your photo corners. Oh, that looks good too. I like that. So then I'm going to change my background because I want it to be a little bit more rustic also. That's a good one. So I'm going to save it like that. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and hit apply. Oh, and this is, I have a Royal membership, so that's why it's letting me do it. So there are some really good perks. I can tell you that. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the simple edge. This also gives you the option to create a caption space underneath your photo. I like to use that a lot also, but I want to create a bigger thickness. I don't know if you can see it too well because let's do this. Change it to white. I'll change this one to black. There. Now you can see it much better. But in fact, I'm not even going to have this be black. I'm going to have it be another brownish color. Oh, that's good. Okay. So then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add this caption space. I'm going to go ahead and start writing my stuff that I want to put on it. So I already know which fonts that I like to use personally. As you go through this stuff, you'll figure out what makes your name look good. Different scripts make different letters together look weird. So be very careful when you're doing that. I like to use some of the bold ones when I want to be bold. I want to use the script and those really nice cursive ones when I'm trying to be wispy or classy. You just have all the options here. And so this time we're going kind of farm-ish because we've got that big rooster on it. We'll do that one first, and we kind of have these rustic colors. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one first. And I'm creating a text box. So what I did was I clicked here on the font I wanted to use. I hit add text, and then you can drag around your text box wherever you need to take it. So I always like to have my stuff be centered. The versatile. How do you spell versatile? I think that's right. Versatile silhouette. Wait, why am I not spelling things right? Okay, I'm typing too slow. I'll use that as my excuse. So this, obviously my font's too big. I'm going to go back. I'm going to change it to something smaller. And you can also type in whatever size you want to use. That actually works pretty good. So I don't really like that. I don't like that. It's too thin. I want something, I don't want to use something like that. It takes away from the elegance of this warmer. But at the same time, I don't want to use something that's, ooh, that one's good. Ooh, that one looks really good. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change this to white. I want to see what this is going to look like if I drag it up here. Ooh, that looks really good, huh? Okay, so of course on the sides, I always put, let me find another, this is really what these three are the three fonts I usually use. So I'm going to write facebook.com/IslandGirlScents. And that one's going to go on the side over here. I'll show you that in just a second. We'll mess with the colors in a moment. I'm going to change this down to like a 60. There, because we want to make sure that we're changing everything in here while we're building it so that we make sure that it fits and it looks right. It makes it a lot easier to change it when you're working within it than having to go back and forth and try to fix it. So, that in the right spot. Probably make it a little bigger, but I won't bother. And then the other one, I'm going to do another one, and this is the one where I put independent Scentsy consultant. Okay. Go ahead and drag this sucker out. Drag this sucker out. I'm going to make this smaller. I use the other one at 60. I usually use 60. So I already know when I come in here, I know what I'm doing. It makes it a lot easier. I already know what I'm going to change things to. I know what fonts I like. And then it also keeps everything kind of uniform. When people see it, they know, they recognize it and that it's yours. So you get to the point of branding yourself, and you really want to keep that consistency. So I have my Scentsy Independent Consultant, I have my Facebook, I have what this is. Now I can write something in here, but usually at the bottom here I'll put my website. And since I was using, and if you're wondering what your original font was before, you can always go like this and it'll come up as highlighted. So I want to do another thing because you want to use at most like 2 fonts. Because otherwise it can get really confusing for the customer. Okay. Pull the sucker out. Sucker out. We're going to center it and then pull it down. Okay. So now all I got to do is just get in here, fix my colors. We'll just make it all white. That'll be easy. This one, we'll make it white. Oh. How do you rotate it? Oh, yes. Sorry. So every time that you click on it, this little thing here, you could turn it all around. So it's kind of neat because you could also do it as like a transparent. So if you were doing something and you wanted to put like it was a picture of your something, you could put your watermark across it so that nobody could steal it. You could use that in here. I don't do it because I usually put my business information in it, so whatever. Let's see, what color should I use for this? We want to go a little darker. That kind of goes with it, doesn't it? Okay. Maybe we go a little higher, 156. Oh, that's way too big. 70. That looks good. Okay. And then what should I put here? Oh, one warmer. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Add text. And what text are we going to use? We should probably use this one again. That's what we've been using. One warmer core. Many possibilities. Whatever. I can't even think to be witty right now. Let's see. So let's take this. We know that that's going to fit in there. So let's lower this down to like maybe 90. Okay. Well, okay. Can you show just really quick what you click on to get the collage? I usually only do one at a time, not 3 or 4. That's fab. Okay, so I'm going to take this, pop it down here. Boom. Now I'm going to save it. Now, I told you I use Dropbox, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send this to my Dropbox. Send it to my Dropbox. And I'm going to save it there. Oops. So mine always does this. For some reason, it adds the JPEG, but it doesn't like to do it because it saves it as a JPEG. I don't get it. Okay, so that one's done. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go do another one. Create a collage. So here we are, very front page. Edit a photo, create a collage. Okay, so this time, let's do the lampshade collection. So I took in enough photos that I could make a whole bunch of different things. So I'm going to go over here on the left-hand side and pick how I want to put it together. Oh, that's cool, Pinteresty. So I want to try, how about I make a Facebook cover page? No, let's not do that. Oh, we could. Like that? No, it's too small. Maybe not. Okay, so let's just try it like this. You can do whatever you want. I just want to make that clear. So I'm going to go ahead and put warmers. And it looks like it needs to be lowered, like the bottom of it. Okay, so let's try, okay, let's put this one over here. And then we're going to lower this picture, so that we can get the full warmer. Look about the same size, right? No? Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. We'll have that be one long one. And then you could use one of these, see one of these little swatches where you could put in there just as a filler. In there. Put this right here. And remember, we can still go in here and we can decide what color we want the background. Woo! You could take, say, this one. And you could talk about both of these warmers. You could get rid of this. Move it over. Get rid of this. Move it. Bam. There you go. Look at that. You can play with all the lines, do whatever you want. You can even take something and go, oh, I want to go right here in the middle. Boom. It puts stuff right in the middle. You can do whatever you want. It's totally manipulated. Or manipulatable. Able to be manipulated. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I want this one instead because that's kind of cool. Ooh, what about that? What's that? No, yuck. Okay, so let's put that on there. Oh, it's the same as the background here. Oh, weird. Okay, so I'm just going to, I think I want to save this. Now that I put my pictures in the collage, I want to save it as one JPEG. Go ahead and save. This one I'm going to call, what are those ones called? Oh, they're the lamp shade. Diamond, I think they're called diamond or something. I'm just going to call it that. I'm going to save it to my computer and I'm going to put it on my desktop because I'm just going to delete these after I've had my fun with them. Oh, there it does it again. Okay. Now, go out of here. Now that we've created it as a photo, we go here to pick a photo. Over and text on them. Yes, absolutely. Because you have to save it as one picture. When you have it the other way, it's still different pictures that you've put all on one piece of paper. You have to save it that's like gluing it to the paper, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and here and click on the lampshade thing. I'm going to put a medium matte around it. And then put the inner color. Let's make that actually like a gray. Ooh, what do we got? Like a blue? No, that's way too ugly. No. Uh-uh. Oh, that looks good though. I like that. And then we're going to take the thickness down so we don't have as much color of that. We can do this outer color, maybe a gray, like a dark gray, charcoal, and then we can increase that thickness. Okay, there we go. Just save it like that. You can do all kinds of other stuff to it, craft scissors, blah, blah, blah. It's fun. Oh, and they also have these cute little shapes and stars. You can put stuff on it, create it however you want, add all kinds of things. Oh, look, sparkle stars. Take that. Not that I would actually do that, but just for demonstration purposes. And then, same thing, you can flip it around to have it do whatever you want. Actually, it looks kind of cool. Oh, let's turn it just a little bit more. That's actually kind of cool. Now I'm going to leave it. Okay. But you just click, 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 click until you get it how you want it to be. So I'm going to click on Rye. I want to use that. I like using that font. I know that my font is going to be hard to see because this whole thing is dark, so we're automatically going to make it white so we can see it. So I'm just going to start with my website. Same thing, pull it here, make it centered, pull it down. I don't like that font with those warmers. So I'm going to leave this highlighted. I'm going to go see if I can find something else. Ew, you can't even tell what the heck that is. See if I can find something that's maybe, no, it's more wispy. Well, it's tiny. I don't know, something that's flashy, I guess, right? Let's pick this and put it there. Don't like that font, and I'm going to change it. I'm not going to leave it like that. It's driving me nuts. But I like to use this Camellia. I like to use those other, where is it? Right here, Chelsea Market, blah, blah, blah. So let's use Camellia. All right. Change it to white so I can see it. I could change it to whatever color I want to later. Here. Now I'm going to turn this one sideways. There we go. Oops. Okay, we're going to do another one in the same Camellia. Oh, let's change it to white. And we're going to do, because you always want to put your Facebook page on there. Any opportunity that you have to market yourself and put your name on something, you need to do it. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do all that, did I? Oh, and we're off. Are here, here. Good. Okay. I don't really like where that's at. Turn this a little bit more. Maybe if I move this to the other corner, I don't know. Maybe I just do it for something else. Oh, that looks cool. Okay. All right. So you could write anything you want up here. You could write, which one is your favorite? Or did you know these? Because you could buy the replacement ones and you could just change these wraps. They're just like wraps too. It's really cool. So you could change it to write whatever you want. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick. I'm going to open up another one because I don't want to ruin that. That's got to be fixed. Bum, ba-da, bum. I'm going to edit a photo, but I'm going to take up a person. So I need a picture of a person. Oh, here's an old picture of me. So, first of all, I want to crop out that nasty background. This is a long time ago, my goodness. I'm going to crop out as much of the background as I can, really. Okay. So this, what I want to show you is like all the exposures and stuff, because when you've taken your own pictures, you can do it however you want. Colors are good, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take over here. We're going to do all the effects to it. That darkens it, that's kind of nice. But maybe it, no, that softens it too much. So I want to go, that softens it too much. No. Try dark edges. That helps a little bit. So let's actually increase the darkness of the edges. That's not enough. You can still see it. I'm going to cancel that. Maybe we'll try frosting it instead. Increase that. No, that doesn't work either. Okay. Whoa, no. Wow. There's some fun stuff in here, huh? So what I've done is I can go in here and you can adjust everything in this picture. In fact, what I'm also going to do, there are these spots where you can do, see this, where you do just this portion is the focus. And then we can blur everything else out. Oh. And we can even actually back this. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Oh, that's almost weird, huh? Whoa! Like it blurred everything so bad. Look at that. How crazy that is. Whew! Well, good thing we didn't say that. That was horrible. Let's go take it again. We'll go back. Yeah, let me make your mistakes for you. Or at least when you make them, now you're going to know how to fix it. How about pixelate? You could pixelate. I could pixelate you. You want to pixelate it? Oh, that's gross. Look at that. That is creepy. What if we did that? That's crazy. Oh, but now you could blur out other, like if somebody put something, if somebody's in a picture and you didn't like it. Look at that. I could do a focal black and white. Let's do a focal black and white. Edge hardness. Oh, that was horrible. That's why I had it all gross weird last time. Okay, there we go. Let's apply that. Now I'm going to go in here, and I want to go into the cosmetic touch-up stuff. So I just want to show you this because I've used, they have airbrush, they have blemish fix, all that stuff. Nothing works like wrinkle remover. Oh my goodness, look at this. Bam. What? I know how to, no, oh. Sorry. Oh, that was Erica messaging me. Here we go. Nothing works better than the wrinkle remover. You can't see, it totally fixes everything. Look at that. Well, that blurred it. Because I have such a big one right now. The big thing here that I'm using. The cursor, the brush size is huge. But I just went in there and softened everything. Wrinkle remover, that's what I'm talking about. I actually got it because I paid for the membership because of wrinkle remover. There were a whole bunch of other reasons too, because there's a bunch of fun stuff in here. But anyway, you can go through, you can do whatever you want. You can whiten your teeth, sit there, pink, pink, pink. Where is it? Go in here. You can actually, so what I'm scrolling in on my computer, on my mouse, and then making it big enough so that I can use my thing here. You can make the brush size smaller, bigger, however you want. And then the fade also, which affects how different it is from where you're clicking, outside of where you're clicking. There we go. Lip tint, I can go in here and change the color of my lips. So I want to choose something maybe a little bit more red. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, and the longer you hold down on it, the redder it gets. Or pink. You know. You can brighten the eyes, so you can go in here and take, yeah, see? Crazy, huh? That is so fun. It's totally fun. Absolutely. But that's why I pay for this upgraded version. It's like really cheap, though. It was really stupid. And I was like, well, for how much easier it makes using PicMonkey, I'll do it. So I just want to remind you guys, make sure that you put Scentsy, Volata, or Grace Adele Independent Consultant on anything that you use. If you're going to use stock images, keep them in their entirety. Do not write across them. Don't mess with them. Just have them be what they're supposed to be and the way that they provided them by the company. If you have any other questions or you'd like to do this again, let me know. I'd love to do some more. And if you have something that you'd like me to make for you, I'd love to do something like this where I can show you how to do it and you could follow me along. Does anybody, I'm going to go ahead and open it up real quick because we have a conference call in a few minutes. Does anybody have any questions? I opened it up so that people could talk and I can hear something. So if no one has any questions, we're going to go ahead and end it. And I will chat with all y'all later.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Wait a minute. My team better be on.